As someone who's been in the domain of change management for last 6 years, what I'm finding of late is the traditional change management methods, tools, and methodologies are no more working. In fact, McKinsey says more than 70% of change initiatives miserably fail and they do not yield any result at all, which means most of the traditional change management projects are failing today. Couple of weeks ago, I got a call from a senior vice president operations of a large manufacturing company. And you know what he said? He said, "Can you please come and help us initiate and implement a change project in our organization?" I went there in person to meet him and his team to understand things in detail. And what I found is this is an organization that is in the midst of dynamic business changes in the environment. And with such a dynamic change environment, they have to change so many things actually. When I asked about it, the manager said, no, taking too many things at one go will completely overwhelm me and my team. So we don't want to trouble our employees in one single go. So we want to take one change project at a time, implement it, and then move on to next further changes. I said, that's a good idea, but that's a traditional method that no more works. By the time you complete one, two, three, four changes, lot of business things would have completely changed. Which means today change is completely changing. I said, let us say goodbye to the traditional change process and embrace a new age, holistic, continuous organizational development and transformation process. Today, with so much of change in technology, with process, customer expectation, business dynamics, taking one change at a time and implementing it as a discrete project and moving on to next will miserably fail. The only way, my difference, if you are a senior manager, if you are a CEO or MD of an organization, think change management not as a discrete single project but as a continuous organizational development and transformation process that goes on and on continuously, which means the change initiatives today will not have a start date, end date. They will have a direction definitely, but they will not have a destination. It continuously evolves as move on, and organizations has to dynamically take course correction. And that continuous course correction is what we want to implement as a change process today in the organization. So let's say goodbye to traditional change management and embrace the new age continuous organizational development and transformation process.